name is Sarah Peterson, and you're listening to an episode of MLM Marketing Explosion. Are you looking into network marketing and wondering if it is the right option for you? Or are you already in network marketing and wondering if network marketing is really better than a job? Are you just trying it out, or are you passionate about it? In this episode, I'm going to share with you 8 reasons why network marketing is better than a job.
How are network marketers like us supposed to rank, advance, and build a downline without begging our friends and family or having supermodel good looks? My mind was blown when I realized that the top network marketers aren't calling their friends and families to invite them to lame hotel meetings and in-home meetings. I've spent the last 2 years learning from and dissecting the system that top earners in the industry use. Follow me on the journey as I continue to learn and implement the top marketing tips and strategies to grow my downline. This is Sarah Peterson, and you're listening to MLM Marketing Explosion.
We are living in the age of the entrepreneur. Seriously, think about it. It has never been easier to start a business and be an entrepreneur than it is today, right? There's so much competition out there right now, if you've noticed. Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, Amazon, eBay, Facebook, you name it. There's all these different opportunities and all these different people that are trying to either replace a full-time job income or earn some extra money on the side to be able to give them the lifestyle that they desire. And all of a sudden, anybody can take place as being an entrepreneur, right? There doesn't have to be oodles of money invested now, like maybe was a barrier in the past. Now, I'm going to argue that even though there's all that competition and all those different things that you could pick, none of them offer the benefits and the flexibility that network marketing does. And none of them offer quite the income and the lifestyle that network marketing does. So today I'm going to share with you 8 reasons why. Are you ready? All right. Reason number 1 is because of the residual income. When you're network marketing, you have the opportunity to do the work once and get paid for it over and over and over again. Can you imagine how cool it would be to build a pool for somebody and have them send you a check every single month that they're out enjoying that pool? Well, that's what network marketing is like. You're going to share your amazing products with people, and every single month that they order them to use and enjoy, the company sends you a check to say thank you. You're the middleman between the company and the customer. Airbnb does not do that. Once the person leaves and is no longer staying at your house, by the way, that check is gone. Once you pick somebody up on Uber, that check is gone. And there's so many costs associated with, running an Uber. It's the car maintenance, it's the gas, it's the miles on your car, it's the car washes, Airbnb, it's fixing up so someone wants to stay there. Again, it's trusting enough to let somebody come stay at your house, right? Depending on the network marketing company that you choose, your customers' products can be placed on AutoShip, and the company just ships them automatically to them every single month, which means that you don't have to bug them wondering if they're going to reorder, wondering if they run out, wondering what they need. You literally do nothing besides sharing the information with them initially. You don't have to stockpile it. You don't have to do anything. You're literally just the middleman. And as long as you have customers and distributors that are purchasing the product, you're going to continue to be paid. Being part of an MLM company gives you the opportunity to dig the well before you're thirsty. One of the top distributors in my company was in a horrific car accident a couple of years ago, and he was with his wife and 2 of his daughters. And he and his wife had to go through multiple surgeries. So did his daughters, and his 2 daughters were actually left paralyzed. Well, a few days after the accident and after one of his wife's surgeries, the billing department came into his wife's room at the hospital and apologetically stated that they needed money for their hospital stay, right? It was like, well, we hate to do this to you, but at the end of the day, you got to pay us, right? Well, she was able to write a check for the entire amount that was owed. That would not have been possible without network marketing. In addition, his former occupation had been a firefighter. He was no longer able to do that after the accident. If he'd been part of the fire department, he wouldn't have had a job anymore. And they would have lost their main source of income, and their family would have been in economic trouble, right? And in addition, he had the support of the network marketing team that was able to arrange for help to watch his 4 other kids that were not part of the car accident and to make sure that they were taken care of. And they also continued to build their MLM businesses, which supported this top earner's MLM business. His check continued to grow even though he was in the hospital and unable to actively build it for a time. There were plenty of things to worry about, but providing for his family wasn't one of them. Reason number 2 is that you can work whenever and from wherever you want to. You can use Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. There's no need to be physically in front of people in order to share your information. In addition, you can work your network marketing business from anywhere. You can build your MLM business from home, the coffee shop, while you're on vacation. You're not limited by location, geography, or even who you know yet. You can build an amazing business using social media. You also get to choose when you work in your network marketing business. If you have a full-time job, you can easily build it during lunch or when you're on a break or when you have a couple minutes here or there. You're not going to miss out on activities that you want to do. You can build a global marketing business while you hang out with the people that you care about most. After the economy crashed, I needed a way to make some extra money quickly. So I started teaching piano and voice lessons from my home. My kids were little. It was awesome because I could be at home. I didn't have to worry about daycare or traveling somewhere. And I was there when they needed me, right? Well, sort of right. Even though I was at home, I wasn't really present while I was at home. I had to teach lessons when school was out, right? Well, when school was out was when my kids were also home too. So that meant that I missed out on precious time with my kids because my schedule wasn't flexible. It wasn't like I could call up my piano student and say, just kidding, today I'm not really feeling it, don't come, right? I also missed out on some of their baseball games because, again, my schedule wasn't flexible. I couldn't say, today I need to end at 5. Sorry, you're going to have to figure out another time to come, but that's what I'm doing, right? Well, with network marketing, I can set my own schedule. It can vary daily depending on other activities that I have that day. If something comes up during the day, hey, no big deal. I can go do what needs to be done and still build my network marketing business. My schedule and my time are my own. I get to do my schedule. I get to schedule my MLM business around my schedule, not my schedule around my MLM business. Way cool. Reason number 3 is that there are no entry barriers to start an MLM business. You can be any age, any gender, have any level of formal education and income. It doesn't matter. In addition, there is no special equipment needed. The only thing that you need is a desire. You've got to have a big desire for something more. You've got to have a desire to change. You're going to get to learn as you earn. And in addition, there's no cap to the amount of money that you can make. You're going to get paid according to the effort that you put in it. Go try that next time you want to raise with your boss. Go see how that flies. This is what I want to be paid for what I'm doing, right? This is what I think I'm worth. They're going to laugh at you. I see companies all the time trying to cut salaries. I heard from somebody the other day that was saying that she developed a program in her company that her company uses, and she had been laid off and told to train the new people that they'd hired on how to use it. And she was stuck in this weird dilemma of, I'm training my replacements and I don't want them to fail, and yet I built this whole program. I don't want to teach it to them. That's not cool. It's not fair, right? So that doesn't happen with network marketing. You do the work, you're going to get paid, and there's no limits. I mean, the sky is the limit. Reason number 4 is self-development and personal growth. When you join a network marketing company, you actually sign up for, ta-da, a self-development course. Not literally, but figuratively. You're going to learn time management skills. If you only have snatches of time during the day in which to build your business, you're going to learn how to make most of that time, right? You're going to learn how to step out of your comfort zone and get things done. You're going to become a leader and a teacher. You're going to learn how to prioritize things. You're going to develop unstoppable confidence and self-esteem. You're going to uncover talents you didn't know you had, and you're going to become the very best version of yourself. And again, this isn't something like where you have to go through a 4-year college program, and at the end of those 4 years, you get to start earning something. You get to start earning from day one as you learn the skills. It's like a mentorship program. You're not even going to recognize who you are at the end of this, and it's amazing because you're going to become the very best version of you. Number 5 is that you get to choose the people that you work with, and you get to be your own boss. You have guidance and support, but no one is bugging you about what you're doing or complaining that you're not doing things the way that you want, that they want them done, right? You get to do things the way that you feel is best without somebody constantly looking over your shoulder and criticizing you. You've got the support if you want it, but it's when you want it, right? And the absolute best part is that you get to pick who you work with. I said that right? You get to pick who you work with. You're no longer stuck with Joe Schmo in the cubicle next door that you're going, oh, why do I have to work with him every day, right? Have you ever worked with a negative person or a person that had completely different ideas and viewpoints from you, or someone that liked to gossip or complain constantly, like super negativity? You need no longer to work with them. You don't have to share your business opportunity with them. You get to control who you spend your time with. Pick the people that you want to hang out with and that you're going to go on incentive trips, right? You're going to handpick your friends, so to speak, and now they're all going to be part of this awesome organization and team with you. Number 6 is all about job security. When I was in high school, I was told to go to college, get a good job, work there until I retired. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of job security anymore, right? There's no pensions. There's, no big retirement plans anymore. I have seen countless kids graduate from college only to find out that they cannot get a job in their chosen field, and they've got mountains of debt. Some of them haven't been able to find jobs in any industry. You guys, I was at McDonald's the other day. They've replaced their employees with kiosks where you order and pay instead of talking to a cashier. Anybody else have that happen? I gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I thought it was a pain. I thought it was hard to navigate. But you know what? It wasn't that long ago that we were not pumping our own gas. I can remember that. I know, I'm totally dating myself. As a little girl going with my grandmother and having somebody pump the gas in the car. So if you think that this kind of stuff is not gonna happen, it's coming. A couple years ago, I was at a convention and they had kiosks with Starbucks. You just put the cup in, put your money in, and there was your Starbucks. Employees work. It's changing. Times are changing. We're moving into a new age. You got to adapt with it. When you work for someone else, you're not in control of anything. Think about that for a minute. Your boss is never going to pay you enough that you are ever going to be able to be his neighbor. Seriously, think about that. When we were first married, my husband and I had the opportunity to work with Boeing. I guess my husband, not me, but it affected me, right? So we weighed the pros and cons because we're going to be moving to a new state where we didn't know anybody. I had a 1-year-old and a brand new baby at the time. And one of the biggest deciding factors was job security. It's working with this huge company. Are there going to be jobs? So before my husband took the job, he made sure that they had contracts and that there would be no layoffs like for years down the line, right? Well, we were more than satisfied with their answer. So we moved and my husband started working for Boeing. 8 months later, you guys, September 11th happened. Airlines canceled the contracts for those new planes like that day, right? Because nobody knew what the future was going to hold. And the next day, Boeing announced that there were going to be 3 rounds of layoffs. We had the best promises that, nothing was going to happen. The job was secure. Everything was going to be fine. It didn't matter because we were not in control. It was not up to us. Number 7 is that with network marketing, you will finally get recognized and appreciated for your efforts. I have a friend that works for a state department, not here, but she has beaten out everyone else in her department like consistently year after year after year after year. And the first year that she did it, she was given a raise. Pretty cool, right? That's good incentive, right? Well, the second year and every year thereafter, they were like, well, we already gave you the raise. You only get that once. So every single year now, she just gets this generic, cheap plastic trophy. Like, seriously, just totally cheap. So we've joked about the fact that the person awarding it to her has actually spent more money in gas coming to present it to her than the trophy is even worth, right? And we've laughed that she's like, yeah, I would have rather had him just go buy me a $5 gift card somewhere. And to be honest, I don't even think the trophy was worth $5. But in network marketing, you're going to be awarded with recognition. You're going to be praised for your accomplishments, and that's cool, right? Now, I'm not discrediting that, it wasn't nice to be recognized for a job well done, but in addition to that, the network marketing companies also put their money where their mouth is. For hitting certain qualifications, MLM distributors are awarded with incentive trips, cash bonuses, cars, whatever. They get rewarded physically and emotionally. I don't know if that's the right word, but you kind of get the idea, right? That beats out a plastic trophy any day of the week. Trust me with that one. Number 8, I know, drum roll, we're on number 8, is the absolute best reason ever, and it's something called leverage income. There's a quote by J. Paul Getty that says, quote, I'd rather have 1% effort of 100 men than 100% of my own efforts, unquote. You maybe only have 1 hour to work on your MLM business every single day, right? That at the end of the week is only 7 hours a week, right? That's not a big deal, right? 7 hours, it doesn't seem like much. And when I say 7 hours, it doesn't even mean like you have to sit down and it's 7 hours all at once. Maybe it's 5 minutes here and 15 minutes there and 10 minutes there. It doesn't have to be in a chunk. But let's say that you've got 5 people now that are part of your team, and they're also working their business. Now let's say that they can also only work 1 hour a day, right? Well, in network marketing, you're going to get paid on their efforts as well as your own. So instead of it only being 7 hours of time that were spent in your MLM organization, since you get to leverage your team members' efforts as well, there were actually 42 hours of work time that was spent working in your MLM business. You get to leverage everybody's skills and their time because it was your 7 hours plus your 5 teammates, 7 hours a week, right? So you do the math. You get to leverage your team members' talents, time, vision, leadership skills, excitement, and strengths. They're going to have strengths and talents that you don't have, and you get to leverage that and their leadership skills, and you all get to work together towards a common goal. You get to work with your team members and help them accomplish all of their hopes and dreams, and by doing so, you're going to actually accomplish your goals as well. So as a brief recap, here are the 8 biggest reasons why network marketing is way better than a job. Number 1, residual income. Number 2, the ability to work whenever and wherever you want. Number 3, no entry barriers. Number 4, self-development and personal growth. Number 5, you get to choose who you work with. Number 6, job security. Number 7, recognition. And number 8, leverage. If you have not found the opportunity that fits with you yet, or if you're looking for a change, if you haven't had the success that you want yet, if you're looking for a way to take control of your life and a way to design your own life the way you want it to look, instead of just hoping and wishing that it looks different, then reach out to me. Schedule a call with me. If you're looking for a way to work from home and spend time with the people that you care about, but you're unsure of how to do it, reach out to me. If any of those apply to you, if you're in a company and maybe stuck, if that's you, reach out to me. Let's have a quick conversation and see if I can help you accomplish your hopes and your dreams. If it's time for things to change for you, then reach out to me. Let's link arms and take action on your dreams. Go ahead and go to www.calendly, CALENDLY.com/Sarah Peterson Coaching. Schedule a quick call with me and we'll see if I can help you, if you can leverage my knowledge to make things work out for you. If you are getting any value with this, please like and subscribe and share it with just one friend that you know could benefit from this. It would really mean the world to me. And I'll see you soon. Are you tired of bugging your family and friends and bumping into the same people all over social media trying to pitch your opportunity? If so, grab your team members and go to www.marketingexplosion.org and pick up your free copy of MLM Momentum. It's going to teach you how to get people coming to you and applying for your opportunity. It's also going to teach you how to get paid for prospecting. See you soon.